Hey guys, cosplayers and fellow collectors. This is Louis Cosplay come to you with my reaction and my review of Alien Covenant. Now, what I completely think I'm gonna put in the end of this one, of course. So let's get started, shall we? And oh, before I start, if people have seen my pictures on my Instagram, yes, I got some parts for my Batman costume. Videos are coming out next week. I know I said I was gonna have a video out this week, but things happened and stuff. But next week it's scheduled. I'm gonna put out a video of to do something with it, but I will show it completely when it's all finalized also, okay? So, let's get started. Yes. Alien Covenant is basically a movie, short said, to reboot the Alien franchise. Because they had the Covenant story that didn't complete in the first one, and a lot of questions were asked. They really want to fix that, but also get a chance to put in the xenomorph, the aliens. So, how did this work? Did it work? Or is it an epic failure? I don't know. Let's find out, shall we? If you could see the original Alien movies, I would rather see them to a certain point. That I could say. Because then you get more... But the problem with the originals, you don't know the origin story of the aliens. Nothing at all, you don't know. You just see the ship and this pilot with a chest out breaking out a xenomorph. And that's all you see. Again. Alright, the effects of the aliens. There are two types of aliens you meet here. And both type of aliens come out of people. They affect the people. They incubate and they give birth to kill the host. Exactly, right? There are two types you see. It's a white base alien, and then you have the classic xenomorph that is more genetic made than it looks organic to the planet. So the first looks more organic based. But it's not. That's something you gotta figure out when you see the movie. That's all I'm gonna say about that. But the design of both xenomorphs, or the alien, the white one, and the classics xenomorph that looks more alien based but genetic made. It looks like a mixture between the organic and techno, like machine made, like the design is a little different. Well, that said, the aliens look great. The first one looks a little strange with the mouthpiece, like basically the mouthpiece. It's a little strange, I think, the first design. But I love the design of the classic xenomorph they have in the movie. It's really great, it looks great, and it feels great. So that's said. The ship looks great for being a colony ship with 2,000 people. It looks great design. The effects, the spacesuits in this movie look really great. I love them with the color that you used. And the effects here are great. There is a scene here with a virus or on the planet when the original ship arrives with some effects, and it looks great. Everything effects I think is great. I like the effects in this movie. So that is just really great. So, character development of the... So, I could make this really long about the characters, but I'm not gonna make it too long. I think the characters are... Some of the characters are great. Like the main female Ripley character in this movie, she is actually really not that bad. I felt like she was skeptical to go to the planet, and her instincts were right, you know, but the captain wouldn't listen. The captain... he just becomes captain in the start of this movie. And I feel that on him because he's a little unsure what he's doing and people questioning him. And he doesn't get the hang of it. And, hello, he doesn't really get a hang of it in all of the movie. So with the captain, no, at all. The main crew that stays behind on the ship, when they go to the surface of this planet, they are actually not the baddest character development, because I really like them. They have great character development for a strange reason. I do like these characters. The pilot that flew them down to surface, she, as much as you see her in the movie, I think she was great. A lot of the characters had great, but of course there are people that are gonna die in this movie, so I have to take it as a grain of salt. Some are good, some are bad, okay? Okay, then there's Adam and David. Now this is played by the same actor that plays the Symphonoid, sorry, the robot in this, but it's a Symphonoid. The robot in this basic, and yes, he isn't that bad. He plays both roles as David and Adam. Adam is the logical one, and he is not with emotions. And you see they have moments talking together, and you could feel it. That is, they twisted the characters so differently when he plays both characters in the movie. Now, I liked Adam a lot better. Because, of course, because David is basically the villain of his story. So, yes, I liked him better. But David had emotions. So this is how you could see a machine with emotions instead without emotions. So it gives a good texture to it. And the curiosity for David to what he has been done, and you know he did experiments with a human in the first movie. He did. So he's constantly tinkering with experiments here, just as he did in the first one. And that's not a spoiler at all, that he is the bad guy. But what he has been doing, I will not say. The only thing I think it's sad is we don't really see his partner from the first one that he brought with him. You do see her in some way, but it's not really the way you would think about. She's in some way. And before you comment here, I know in the trailers, they had a trailer that showed where she was active for maybe a minute tops or something in a trailer. But that's something just to get us excited. And it's the same thing because you had this moment, the colony taking a drink together before going to sleep or something. In stasis sleep. And they did that, but that was just in the trailers to get us hyped for the movie. It was not in the movie at all. And this is not a spoiler at all. So the scene they coming to the planet the first time, and the scene when the colony is having a drink together as the first colony going there, wow, no joke. You don't see that. Sorry to say that, but I just have to say that. But all in all, the story is okay for me. It's a classic alien story in here, so it's basically classic. Let's move on to the end part. To be honest, in this way, I don't think this will measure up to the first Alien movie. I know we didn't get an origin story of the aliens. How they did it here, it's okay for a new person to know about the xenomorphs. But for people that like the classics version and just made an explanation, I did hear that they were planning to do Alien 5 to wrap up Ripley's storyline and the military guy and the kid from the second movie, Newt, was basically in that. Well, I was interested to know how they could do this, because here they put a lot of effort into it. The effects, the filming is great. A lot of things are great here. There's a great movie into it, but again, they copy a lot in the franchise to just get into the Covenant to explain that and just throw in a basic xenomorph. And that is not something I take lightly being a good thing. Instead of making Alien 5 and completely know what happened to Ripley and everything like that, I am liking movies like that too. But from a point of view, if you don't go with too many expectations, this is a great movie. If you like Covenant, it's a great. I was a little iffy on Covenant. Again, here are some things that done that I'm like. But the sets, I'm not going to say it's a crap movie. It's not. But the sets, everything, the areas they're filmed have been so great. It's a so great movie in that way. So, in that said, I'm just going to end by saying like this. If you like Aliens, the classics, and you meet an origin story, this is not feeling that origin story for the aliens. Because we got an origin story of the aliens, and that was basically the predators that had designed these creatures to hunt. But here, you get a different creator of the xenomorphs, and that is a little different. So they do copy something, but again, alright. I know it's gonna be an Alien 3 movie that comes after this, and I'm a little hesitant on it, but I'm gonna see it for you guys when it comes out, so I could see that. But that said, go see the movie, hope you like it, get your own opinion in on it, and tell me what you think about the movie below, okay? And as like always, cosplayers for life. And one thing, if you see a xenomorph crawling on the ground, get a bat and kick the living crap out of it. Don't touch it. Just saying. Cosplayer for life.